This is the first game I'm angry about after a loss. Why? The refs screwed us. Yes, the Blackhawks lose in a shootout to the Vancouver Canucks. The story of the game though, the refs screwing the Blackhawks out of a goal that should have counted late in regulation time that probably would have been the game winner. But no, the Hawks end up losing to Vancouver at the United Center 3-2 via the shootout. Spencer Knight, outstanding in this one. The Blackhawks played a great game tonight, but the NHL refs were what cost us the game. Yes, I rarely ever blame the refs on games, but this one is deservedly so. The NHL refs screwed over the Chicago Blackhawks with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in regulation time. So, am I angry after watching what happened? Yes. And here's what happens. We go into this game out shooting Vancouver 33-32 shots per period. In the first period, 13-15 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks in the first period. 4-10 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks in the second period. 12-7 in favor for the Vancouver Canucks in the third period. And in overtime, 3-1 in favor for Vancouver. Total shots on goal again, 32-33 in favor for the Chicago Blackhawks. The main story is the Hawks would have had a game winner in regulation, but the refs blow it by calling goalie interference. Power play, the Hawks went 1 for 3 to the Canucks going 1 for 6. Yeah, there were a lot of penalties, mainly because the refs were just doing everything in their power to give the Canucks this game, it felt like. I guess they did because they waved off a goal that was not even interference. First period of play, the Blackhawks come out buzzing, playing strong hockey with a little back and forth action, and midway in the first period, off the power play, scored by number 8, Ryan Donato, his second of the season, assisted by number 28, Andre Burakovsky, and number 55, Artem Litchunov, to give the Hawks a 1-0 lead over the Vancouver Canucks. This goal was a beautiful setup as Litchunov gets it over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky with a half slap shot pass to see Donato at the doorstep, back door to tap it in. Hawks lead 1-0 over Vancouver. Hawks continue to press, getting a couple chances here and there, but they find some pressure. And well, at 19-14 in the first period, scored by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi. His second of the season, should be first of the night, assisted by number 6, Sam Renzel, to give the Hawks a 2-0 lead with 46 seconds remaining in the first period of play. We take this 2-goal lead into the first intermission. Bertuzzi gets a nice goal up in the dirty crease, like slot area, and he buries it past Lakeinen, and the Hawks lead by 2 over Vancouver after 1. However, play kind of gets sloppy going into the second period of play, and Vancouver starts finding their game. And at 6:49 in the second period, Jake DeBrusk on the power play, his first of the season, assisted by Garland and Hughes, to make it a 1-goal game. Canucks are on the board. Hawks are kind of on their heels, and off this PK, Vancouver takes advantage of it, and well, the Canucks continue to press and getting some chances off. And well, at 13:42 in the second period, Shajan scores his second of the season, assisted by Hronek and Carlson to tie the game up all at 2. So the Hawks had a 2-0 lead going into the second period. Vancouver manages to tie the game up 2 apiece after 2 now. This has been a score that we've seen quite a bit this season already. 2-0, a 2-2 game after the first game in Florida, 2-2 game after the second game against the Bruins, 2-2 game after the second period against Montreal. And, well, we see this 2-2 game after 2 going into the third again against Vancouver in game number 6. And, well, in the third period, the Canucks may have outshot the Hawks, but the Hawks had the higher danger chances and should have had a goal, but the refs screwed us over. It remained 2-2 after 3. Spencer Knight made some big saves on the PKs. The PK stood strong. The Hawks had a goal that was taken away that would have been for Tyler Bertuzzi's second of the night, and it would have been the game-winning goal, I would say. But the refs determined goalie interference. However, Bertuzzi never touched Laakkonen. Make that make sense. The only time he touches Laakkonen is when he shoves the puck into the net. That's a goal. That should have counted, and yet the refs claimed goalie interference, and that's how the Hawks don't have this a 3-game winning streak. Because we go into overtime. Overtime, it was back and forth. Hawks had not many chances. Canucks had more chances. And we then go to a shootout, and well, the Hawks couldn't find back of the net, and their Canucks put up their final shooter in the 4th round, and it ended up going in from Brock Besser, and we end up losing it in a shootout to Vancouver. Am I mad how this game ended? Yeah. Am I mad how the Hawks performed? Definitely not. They played great. They looked good. They were the better team out there. They deserved to win this game. They didn't because, frankly, officiating costs the Hawks this game. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's 3-2 shootout loss to Vancouver are. And I want to let you know, I know the last 3 games have been short recaps of the games due to the fact I was at the games. So when it's regular season play, short recaps will happen when I'm at the games, and the long form review will occur after the games I do not attend. I just want to make sure you understand that. So am I upset how the Hawks lost this game? Yes. But I'm not upset with how the Hawks played. They played great. This is just frustrating to see how the refs made it about themselves in this one. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were again are. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We fall to 2-2-2 to start the season. And thank you again. And most of all, let's go Hawks. And the refs screwed us tonight.